Hello everybody, welcome into my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you and teach you how to make one very nice kebab. This kebab has got a lot of similarities to Hosseini Kebab. Hosseini Kebab is very famous and it is made on the stove in the frying pan or in the saute pan. The difference between the one I'm going to make and Hosseini Kebab is cubics of beef, mine is flat. It's like a leaf kebab or bird kebab. Hosseini Kebab has got bell peppers all on the middle of the kebab, mine doesn't. But the rest of the thing I do is almost similar. Anyway, the ingredients we need for this dish are tender piece of beef, salt, black pepper, paprika or Aleppo pepper, turmeric, tomato sauce or tomato puree, saffron, lemon or lime juice, bell peppers, tomatoes, yellow or red onion, garlic. Let's start from slicing our beef and marinating it a little bit. This kebab also doesn't need really to be marinated because when you are making this kebab in your saute pan, all the ingredients automatically they will penetrate into your meat. The meat will have perfect taste and will tenderize all the way. Anyway, let's start. I'm going to cut my beef about 5 or 6 inches. The meat I'm using is the centerpiece of New York steak. And as you see, it does look exactly like tenderloin. And it is extremely nice and extremely tender. And it's not also that expensive. I think it cost me about $4.50 a pound, something like that. What I'm using is about pound and a half, and that is quite enough for about 3 to 4 people. The thickness of my beef, as you see, it is about 1/4 inch. I'm going to lay them next to each other. Now with the back of your knife, start banging on your meat. I'm going to turn them to the other side and repeat the procedure. I have already sliced a small onion. I put that in a bowl. A small amount of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 pinches of salt, ounce of lemon juice, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of saffron. Mix all and now add your meat into your marinade. Now I'm going to cover it and store it in the fridge for about half an hour to an hour. I had our meat in the fridge for about 10 minutes and now let's start skewering it. I'm going to use some bamboo skewers and go right in the middle. Just like this. Also, there is no need for you to soak your bamboo skewers in the water for a couple of hours because we're going to use them in a saute pan. We're going to saute the kebab. You're not going to use them on open flame. The last skewer. I got 10 skewers from this beef. And 10 should be quite enough for 3 to 4 people. Now let's start sauteing them. It is about an ounce of butter and some olive oil. I'm going to saute the kebabs. Just as much as they get a little bit of color on them. That is enough. Each side about 15 to 20 seconds going to be plenty. And for our sauce, I'm going to use the same onions. 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of Aleppo pepper or paprika. And about 2 or 3 large cloves of garlic. A little extra oil. I'm going to saute until the onions are nice and tender and translucent. Add about 10 ounces of tomato sauce and some water. Basically 16 ounces of water. And about an ounce of lemon juice. Bring it to boil and reduce it. Meanwhile, our sauce is getting ready. I have already got some sliced onions, as you see, and I need also some sliced bell peppers. Get rid of the seeds, and you know how. Basically, by pushing the middle of your bell pepper, that's it. You can take it out. One orange and one yellow. Definitely we are not going to use all these bell peppers. I keep some of that also for garnishing. The sauce is quite good now. It has been reduced by quite a lot. And I'm going to transfer that into a bowl. And it's the time to put the kebab inside the saute pan. Put 4 of them and cover them with sliced bell peppers and some onions. You don't have to put too much onion on them because we have already got quite a bit of onion in our sauce. Now a little bit of sauce on the top. Now another 4. Couple of more bell peppers, couple of onions, and some of the sauce. Now the rest of the kebab, we have got another 2, and that's the juice from the kebab. A couple of more bell peppers and raw onion. The rest of the sauce. Going to place that on the stove, covering the top. Going to cook it for about 15-20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to dice all these bell peppers and I'm going to use them for garnishing. Also, I'm going to add a little bit of parsley as well. Our kebab has been cooking on the stove for about 25 minutes and I think it should be ready. Let's check it out. Definitely. I'm going to dish it up and come back to you. This is our Hosseini Kebab. You saw how easy it was to be made. And definitely the taste is excellent, absolutely excellent. It's out of this world. And let me see how nice and tender it is. That's absolutely tender. It's really nice and tasty. You can taste all the vegetable in there as well as the tanginess of the lemon. And the meat is lovely and tender. And you saw you didn't really need to marinate it for a long time, just because when you are cooking it, you push all the marination into the meat. At the same time, you can serve it the way you want. You can serve it just on its own, you can serve it with rice, or you can serve it with bread, or in any cocktail party. All your guests, they can come and pick one and eat it, because it is very nice and absolutely classy and very elegant and tasty. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up right at the bottom of this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my cooking channel, because I do need your help and your support. Hopefully in very next few days, I'm gonna come up with some new videos for you. Some other kebab videos, so you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely enjoying it. Thank you very much. Have a great new year and talk to you later.